Hey my friends, it's Chris. Welcome back to my channel. I am coming to you today just with a little chit chat video. This was kind of funny. I just watched a YouTube video from Waxy Ways and I will post her link below because I really had to give her a shout out. See, I'm doing right now what I'm doing right now. This is one of the things she hates. It was what I hate about YouTubers, and it was so funny. And I posted on her channel that I am guilty of most of these things. And then let me see if I can remember some of the things that she said. This was too funny. But you guys know on my channel that what you see is what you get. The only time I edit my videos is when they're like way, way, way too long. So, excuse me. So, um, and she really edits her videos, like, you know, she spends a lot of time and edits them and stuff like that. And I just don't. I'm kind of just a spontaneous, what you see is what you get kind of thing. You know, if my doorbell rings, it rings. If my phone goes off. But it was so funny. So let me try and think some of the stuff she said. So the first one that she said was about primping, like on camera, and I am so guilty of that because it's funny. You get on camera and you think like, or you get ready. Well, I don't even get ready for the day. I mean, I might put some lipstick on for you guys and that's about it. But I don't wear makeup anyway. So, but she said one of them was the primping thing. And I noticed that I do that a lot too. I mean, I don't do it a ton. I've seen other YouTubers that are constantly like, you know, playing with their hair and adjusting and all this other stuff. But that was one of her pet peeves. What was the other one? Oh, she posted one about taking a video on the toilet. Like, not necessarily on the well, she said she did see one of somebody taking one on the toilet, like actually going to the bathroom on the toilet. I have yet to see that. I wish she had linked to that because it was hysterical. I would have loved to have seen it. But I do that. So the other thing was like apologizing for everything. I know I do that too. What else? Oh, like when your phone goes off and you go, hold on, you know, and you answer it, or if you're getting messages and I commented on that the other day. I did a video on that, and had made comments, and I kept getting videos because I kept looking over to the side because they just kept popping up, so it was annoying me. I just kind of talk, and like whatever comes through my head is what comes out of my mouth. Now, so a lot of the stuff that she said was hysterical. Apologizing for the background, you know, that kind of thing. Calling people subbies. Oh my God, you guys, I do that all the time. I call you guys my subbies. And I don't know, other people were saying, oh yeah, that bugs me too. And if it bugs you, I sincerely apologize. Well, I do and I don't. I mean, I do because I don't want to bug you, but I mean, you are my subscribers. That's what, you know, when you're on YouTube, it says how many subscribers you have. Of course, you're my friends. So, you know, I'm going to try to address everybody as my friend. I'm not going to apologize for that. But for the throat clearing. But it was just so funny. So I had just posted her a video back, I mean, a comment back, and I just said it was hysterical. I mean, I'm guilty of a lot of the things that she said. What else did she say? Oh, how she's like, oh, I'm so sorry that, you know, my background has changed or whatever, or something like that. Or the lighting, and, you know, it's super, super dark. I just got new lighting, you guys, and I'm really excited about it. So I don't know if you can notice it or not. I know I've been complaining about it. And some people just don't have a good place to film. Like, it's just not, your lighting really stinks. So I'm going to move my lighting right now. It, like, really stinks. So, you know, some of the stuff, it was funny, but I was also thinking to myself, I'm like, you know, some people aren't as maybe professional as you are in your videos, but I don't like to edit, and this is the reason I don't like to edit, because she was saying that, you know, be real, be yourself, and I really feel like when you edit your video, when you take out every and every, and I'm so guilty of that when I'm thinking, it's just a habit that, you know, you have, and I just feel like that's what makes you you. So I don't really like to edit that out. If I was going to edit out every single that I said, my videos would just be, first of all, I mean, to try to find those 1 second in videos would just be crazy in an editor. It would drive me nuts. I don't think I'd be able to do it. And it's just the way my thought process happens, and it's just what comes out of my mouth. So, like I said, what comes out of my mouth is what comes out of my mouth. She also said she loves cursing. I don't really love cursing on YouTube. That's just one of my things. I curse like a sailor. I do. But I know I don't purposely want to do stuff that I know would offend somebody. So I try my best not to do that. Every once in a while, you'll see in my vlogs when I'm out and about town, I may, pop the S word or something like that, and that's just spontaneous, and so I'm not going to edit that out. But I'm not purposely going to come on, oh, see, look, oh, a notification's popping up, and I just looked at it, and you probably heard my phone. And that's what she was saying too, people being like, oh, I apologize for that, whatever. It happens. What are you going to do? There's, like I said, I'm not in a studio. I'm not, going to be on the news. So I'm not really going to sit there and be like, okay, turn my phone off and, turn off all my sounds on my computer or whatever, that kind of thing. Oh God, what was some of the other things she said? Oh, the crinkling of the bags when you're opening up wax bags, apologizing for that. I've been guilty of that in the past. I don't do that anymore. I had noticed on one of the boards, someone said that bothered them too when people are apologizing for crinkling bags. I just kind of feel like I said, editing in itself, if your video is way too long and you have a lot of unnecessary content in there, then okay, I can kind of see editing. But for the most part, I don't edit just because I like my videos long. I like them the way they are. In fact, I just posted Ange Call. If you type in Ange Call, ANGCALL, 2 separate words, you'll find her. She was so mad because she was waiting for her son's football workout or something like that. Like, she was sitting and she was like so excited because she saw a video and she thought it was gonna be really long and it would break up her time. And I did a new introduction on what my channel is about, because there's something with YouTube that you can only post, it's supposed to be under a minute. You guys know I wouldn't be able to get out my name and address probably within a minute. Like, it was hysterical. So I had one that was 17 minutes long. So if you type in what my channel is about in my search bar on my channel, you will probably find 3 of them. But the newest one is linked to, if you go to the dashboard, I don't exactly know how it works, but I hit, how it looks publicly or something, and the new video pops up. So I just kind of was like, I wrote it down like as a script, and it's just funny. It's just so not me. I really wanted to ramble. I wanted to add more details to it, but my original one was like 17 minutes. So in order for it to be, I know people still see it, but it's weird because they want it under a minute. And so if it's not under a minute, they put it in your queue, and I don't really know how that works. I don't know if it's waiting for approval, even though people can still see it. I don't really know. So this one was, I redid one because I was redoing my channel. I was adding different things, and it was like 7 minutes. And for me, that's really good. 7 minutes, right? But it was still taking forever for them to approve it or something. I don't know. Like, I know you guys could still watch it, but so I don't really know what the deal was. I'm just kind of trying to follow the YouTube rules, and I'm not quite sure what was going on. I know it said it had to be less than a minute. So then I did this scripted one, which is the latest one. If you guys watch it and you go, what was that? That's what it is. That was just that little intro for people who have not subscribed to me. Maybe if you're subscribed to me, you don't even see it. I don't know. But if you subscribe to me, that's kind of the first thing you'll see. And I think it starts playing automatically. So it tells you what my channel is about. So then you can like tune in if you want to tune in, that kind of thing. But I had so many things to add because my channel has expanded. So it was just too funny. And then I'm watching this and I'm trying to edit out the ums, and not because I wanted to edit out the ums, because I do say a lot, but just to make it shorter, to make it under a minute. And I still didn't get it. It was like 1:17. And I said, you know what? I'm not editing anymore. I'm not fooling around with this thing anymore. It is what it is. That's it. I kind of just put in the basics of what it was. But you guys know with any videos, I like to chit chat along with what I'm talking about. Let me see. What else did she say? Apologizing for having your babies she was like, oh, if I had a baby doll, I'd hold it. Apologizing for putting your babies in your videos. Or if your kid comes in the room and you're like, get out of here, I'm doing a video. She hates that. I mean, when Dante comes in, you guys know I always greet him. I'm not going to ignore my child because I'm doing a video. And I'm really not going to even edit it out just because that's just how I am. I'm real and I'm honest. And if my kid walks through the door and I say, hey, honey, that's what I say. I mean, that's it. What was some of the other ones? Oh, God, it was so funny. It had me cracking up. There were so many of them. So I guess she doesn't like most people's channels, because I'm sure most people are guilty of at least one of the things she had on her channel. Oh, primping, putting on makeup, that kind of thing. Having to be all made up in front of the camera. You guys know that's not me anyway. So I'm in my pajamas, which I am now, and I just happen to have my sweatshirt on today because it's, oh my God, you guys, the wind is blowing here. It's like, oh my God, like with the Wizard of Oz tornado, like, I don't know what's going on. It's crazy. I know we're supposed to be starting to get some warmer weather here in Connecticut, so I'm super excited about that. What else did she say? The toilet one was funny. I mean, do people really? Because she was like, well, I know, maybe you have better lighting in there. Like, that kind of thing really wouldn't bother me as long as I don't really know you're on your toilet. I don't know. I mean, even if you are on your toilet, if that's where you have the best lighting, that's where you have the best lighting. I just, I'm in one stationary place most of the time unless I'm out and about and vlogging. So I had to buy lighting because my lighting sucked, and it was annoying because then I have to go into YouTube Editor and then I have to enhance the video, and that takes a lot of time as far as, you guys getting to see the actual lighting aspect of it. So I don't know, just try to make it a little more professional. I got lighting, so now I have lights. Let there be light. I have lights. Oh God, what was some of the other ones? They were funny. They were really, really funny. But mostly it was the things that I had mentioned, and I know there were a ton more. So if you guys want to watch it, like I said, it's Waxy Ways. And it's what I hate about YouTube, or what do I hate about YouTubers. So I don't, just like I said, if you want to watch it, watch it. It was funny, but I was really excited, guys, like I said, to do this video, and I apologize for the little intro if it threw you guys off and you guys are like, what, a 1 minute and 17 second Chris video? That's impossible. Yeah, it pretty much was. It was supposed to be under 1 minute. Don't know how anybody does their intros in 1 minute. Have no idea. I think it's insane and crazy, but now my intro is down to 1 minute and 17 seconds, and I hope I kind of got everything, all my key points that I wanted to make. I did want to, like I said, elaborate on some of the things just because I think they need some elaboration, but I was really trying to keep it down to that 1 minute. So, let me see. What do I have planned today? I really don't have anything planned today. Just still doing wax, still organizing, still cutting my stash in half. I'm waiting for some dividers. I ordered some dividers from casa.com. If you guys ever are looking for, these are really cool. You know what they actually are? Is they are expandable dividers that you can use in your drawers, like your kitchen drawers, if you want to, that just reminded me of like a little bunny hopping, like if you want to like separate your kitchen drawers into different sections, or the ones that I got were for like dresser drawers. Like some people don't want their socks touching their underwear kind of thing, you know, and they're expandable. But I got the 5-inch deep ones, and they work really good with the Sterilite bins. So if you guys keep your wax in Sterilite bins, you don't even have to expand them. But they have 2 rubber grippies on the side, so you just slide them into there, and it's a really, really tight fit, but it really works well for dividing your bin. And so that's what I'm waiting on, so that I can divide all my bins, because then what I'm hoping is to have each vendor, two vendors in each bin, and that will totally cut down my wax. And whatever's extra, whatever does not fit in that bin, you know, in that half of a bin, I'm just going to, you know, like I said, I'm going to be throwing it in my de-stash tote. So there's, you know, a lot more vendors coming. For those of you who are ordering on the de-stash pages from me. Let me see what else. Oh God. So yeah, so this is really kind of weird. I know you can see right here the glow in my glasses. I tried to move the lighting so that you couldn't see that, but it's just not possible. They're not exactly facing me. When I did my video last night, they're 2 LEDs, and they were absolutely facing me, and I was blinded. I was like, oh my God, I can't see. Like, I'm seeing spots afterwards. But I just think this lighting's a whole lot better. I'm happy with it. I hope you guys are happy with it. I am writing letters today. That's what I'm doing today. I'm doing the wax and letters. I'm writing letters. I'm so excited, you guys, to like be getting letters out to you guys. And what else? I think that's kind of about it. But I just really wanted to hit on this video that I saw, because it was really, really funny. And I like I said, I was guilty of most of the things, and you guys know I don't take offense, so I kind of feel like I know she is subscribed to me, so, but I don't know if she watches my videos all the time, because I do a lot of those things, so she may look away, but she's so funny, and she's a real sweetheart. So I just thought it was absolutely hysterical, and I just wanted to touch on some of those things that, you know, what I hate. I mean, the one thing she didn't put, and this is one thing that I hate from YouTubers, is when you show a product but you don't show yourself. I like speaking, you know, one-on-one to my friends. Not my subbies, my friends. I really do. I like, you know, being in front of the camera, because a lot of times, too, when you speak, people can't see your face, especially if you're going to smell wax. Like when people put a video and they show you, you know, all you see is their hand, and they're holding that was the other thing, holding the phone or something, and they flip it vertically, so you have those big black lines. Sometimes the quality of the video is just not HD, so that's why you get the lines. But she's talking about like the really bold lines. If you watch my first ever video, it was like that. It was ridiculous. And then my Bed Bath & Beyond vlog was just, like I said, guys, I apologize. I was like in like this, you know, little square, and I don't know. It was my first time uploading from the iPhone, and I've never used an iPhone before. So, but I had wasted way too much time and way too much editing to do that, and it just uploaded that way, and I said, you know what? It is what it is. That's Chris's video. It is what it is. I mean, Chris's channel. So, but the one thing she didn't mention, and this is something that I really can't stand, is when people don't, you know, they have like a set or something, or whatever, you know, maybe they have a candle in the background or whatever. I mean, it's nice, but they don't show their face. And especially when you're doing wax and you decide that you're going to sniff it, and they're like, oh, here's the, you know, just picture my hand. Oh, here's a scent shot in such and such. And then they pull away, so you see nothing but the background, and they're sniffing it, and they're like, oh, this smells really good. You really can't tell if it does smell good, because you can't see their facial expressions, you know? I know people have said to me, I know right off if you like a scent or you don't, because your facial, like, you can't fake it. Your facial expressions are, you know, you can't go, you know, you're like, oh, I love this scent. You know, it just doesn't work. And so I really feel, especially with wax, if you're going to smell something, I have something bigger than a frog in my throat. I don't know. Maybe it's a horse. I have no idea what's in my throat, but it's killing me. And I've drinking plenty of water, so I don't know what it is. If you're going to smell something, I really would like to see the person's actual facial expressions, because I think sometimes that gives them away. So, but again, it's all kind of about being honest and real. So I don't know. That's just my personal preference. It kind of bores me to watch a person's hand and just see wax. I mean, I love seeing wax. I love showing wax, but just to see their hand and wax kind of bothers me. I don't know. Not to say that I haven't watched videos and people that do that. And I understand people not being comfortable in front of the camera. That's fine. But, you know, I mean, you guys have seen me come in on, you know, on YouTube in my feety pajamas. I mean, you know, it doesn't really matter to me if you're wearing makeup or not wearing makeup. I don't really care. It's just sort of, you are who you are kind of thing. But I just like to feel that personal connection. That's just personally me. But anything else that I hate about YouTube? The primping thing, I'll have to admit too, like I said, I'm guilty about it. See, I don't really actually call that primping. That's just kind of, maybe it is. I don't know. But people who are like, you know, constantly like, you know, while they're talking and stuff like that, that does bother me. What else? Oh God, what else bothers me? The not face-to-face thing does kind of bother me. I will admit it. Well, I know people have said too, like, get to the point. That bothers people, and I do ramble. I am a rambling channel. That's what I am. I can't help it. It's the way my brain works, and I eventually do come full circle, guys, so you do have to watch, because I may go off on a tangent, but I do come back to what I was saying. But, you know, I get that. I understand. I kind of understand that. But I like to, I don't know. I just like people being real. I mean, if that's what you do, that's what you do. You know, that's fine. You know, and like I said, do certain things bug me a little bit? Yes. Does it mean I'm not going to watch someone's channel? No. You know, I'm not. I mean, there's a lot of good channels out there that don't show people's faces. And there's a lot of good channels, and they have great information. So, of course, I'm going to watch their stuff. You know, would I love to see their face? Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, hey, that's not for everybody. I get it, kind of thing. I don't really know if there's anything that actually bothers me on YouTube. With some exceptions, there's some people on YouTube that I just cannot watch that are really, really, really outlandish, and like, you know, they talk about being themselves, not even talk about being themselves. They're obviously not being themselves. They're obviously in a character. And I just find that annoying. I don't know why. Some of them I love, like Graveyard Girl. I love her. I think she's hysterical. I love her. She's really good. But there's some other ones that people have pointed out, and I just can't. And I'll be honest, Graveyard Girl at first, I had to get used to, because I was just sort of like, really? You know, like, this is how you talk all the time? And then to find out that it's not how she talks all the time, because you watch her earlier videos and they were totally different, but, you know, she's herself, but she pulls it off. So that's pretty, it's, you know, it's funny kind of thing. But I don't know. That's just some of the things, like I said, that bug me. But I just mostly wanted to just touch on that video, because, from Waxy Ways, because it's funny. You'll have to watch it. There was a lot of stuff that bugged her, let me tell you. A lot of stuff. So, oh, I know, expressing, another one was sort of like expressing your love to your subbies. You guys, I'm never going to stop doing that. You know, and again, say I called you my subbies, because she was like, your subbies. You know, she's like, you're no better than anybody else. I don't consider myself better than anybody else. And I didn't take it as a personal, you know, thing. She may have been using me as a reference, which is fine. I mean, I still found the video hysterical. But I'm never going to stop thanking you guys and, you know, saying, you know, something along the lines of, I wouldn't be where I am without you guys. It's the truth. I wouldn't. And she's like, you would be, because you'd still be in your kitchen. You know, or I'd still be sitting here on the couch. I wouldn't be where I am without you guys. I mean, for my channel personally, this is how I feel, and these are just my personal opinions. You guys are all my friends. We have connected through letters and, and stuff like that. I've had people message me and say, you are so much like me. There's a lot of things, I've done all about me videos where it gets very personal and you guys kind of really know me thing. And, I appreciate that. You guys, I've even said to you guys when I'm out vlogging, like my anxiety has gotten a lot better as far as that's concerned about being able to drive by myself because I'm talking to you guys. And I'm never going to stop thanking you guys for that. I truly, deeply, from the bottom of my heart, appreciate that. I really feel YouTubers would not be where they are without their subscribers. I mean, nobody would watch your channel. So, yes, you'd still be on your couch making YouTube videos, but what's the point if no one's going to watch? There's really no point. So, that's one thing that I will never stop doing is thanking the people who subscribe to me, my friends, and really truly meaning it. I don't see anything wrong with that at all. But anyway, check out the video. It's cute. I will post her channel below. It is really funny. It is funny. She had some other ones too. I just can't hit them off the top of my head. But you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you later.